Mate, how are you finding the bubble and everything up north? And you must be keen to get another crack at it this week.
Yeah, it's a good setup up here. The boys are fitting pretty well. We are just ripping in at training and still trying to stick to our same routine. Back on the side this week after having a spell last week. So, just keen to rip in.
Up against the Titans, they're sort of hot and cold, but David Fafita, no doubt, is one of their, if not the biggest danger. As one of the forwards, how do you go about trying to stop him?
Yeah, he's a big strike player for them, and I think we just treat it like anyone else, but just especially a big emphasis on just getting around him and just make our tackles on him pretty much. But I think our game plan will work well against the Titans this week.
Do you feel like you're making steps forward? Like the last few weeks, the team has sort of pushed a couple of good top 8 teams. Does it feel like you're making some steps?
Yeah, for sure. I think we just got to learn how to back our ability and finish off games towards the back end of the second half. A few games there we just let teams off the hook. So I think that's really big emphasis this week on just playing the full game.
Hey, Matt, Dan at NRL.com, mate. Yeah, good, mate. We just had Kyle on, and obviously he's back in the team again this week. But he's had a tough year with a few headlines and plenty of focus on him. How have you seen him handle the ups and downs of this season?
Well, Kyle's handled everything, professionally. He he's copped whatever he has on the chin and just moved on and still rips in at training and walks around with a good attitude and tries to lift the boys who aren't playing. It's good to have him back on the side this week and just help lead the boys around on the park. He's a big inclusion for us, and he'll have a good game.
And I guess as teammates, does that make it particularly pleasing to see a guy who doesn't kick stones and doesn't, drop his bottom lip to get his next crack and get a chance to play again? Because at the moment there's no New South Wales Cup, so it's I imagine.
For guys like myself who missed 1 or 2 games this year just from being dropped from the squad or going back to reserve grade, see someone like Kyle just to follow and just pretty much copy what he's doing and keep ripping in at training even though we don't get picked. So it's good to have someone like Kyle.
Easy, mate. Cheers.
Mate.
Okay, any more questions for Matt?
Yeah, I might jump in if that's okay. Hey, Matt, how are you just finding your second year in general? You obviously came into the league with a bit of a storm last year, and then how are you finding kind of stepping up in the second year?
Yeah, it was a difficult start because I had a disrupted preseason to begin with, but sort of just finding my feet now and getting more minutes I get, the sort of easier it gets. And with the team, we've struggled a bit this year, but just finding my place in the team and working with the new combinations every week. So I'm going pretty good.
They seem to be signing a few kind of reinforcements to the forward pack, whether it's Tavita Pangai, it looks like Paul Vaughan's coming. Are you excited to be playing alongside those guys in seasons to come?
Yeah, for sure. Someone like Vaughan who's got Origin experience and will bring a lot of leadership to our team. I think that for a young team will help. And same as Pangai Jr., a strike forward can only help. So, excited to play with him.
Who's been the biggest influence on you kind of in the forward pack so far? Who's the kind of leader you gravitate towards?
I think most boys, it's Jacko. He's just a leader in the whole team, really, and his professionalism, like on and off the field, just shows in his performance every week.
Can you feel kind of something big building at the Bulldogs going forward? And like, are you hoping to be part of it for, I guess, a couple of years to come?
Yeah, of course I want to be part of it. You can see something big building, a few big signings coming, and especially with Feel Good and the rest of the signings, can only be positive for our results next year as well. But just want to focus on finishing off this year strong.